people who are toward the initiating implementer end of the implementer scale just don't have the opportunity to work with their hands very often these days. And my guess is if we could do this study again, but give all of the study participants Kolbe index results, we could actually boost this effect, like by 10 maybe. If we could pick 8s, 9s, 10s an implementer and say, okay, let's see if doing arts and crafts, and when you look at the study, it's really about working with your hands to create something real. What we could do is we could take those more initiating implementers and we could find for them, it's a hugely positive impact. Whereas for other people, probably not so much. Like you take 1s, 2s, 3s an implementer and you say, hey, let's add 4 hours a day crafting. You might have made their life worse. I would love to get these study participants or just redo the study and with the additional template where we could filter by Kolbe results and look and see, is this an implementer thing?
I'm just wondering, so it says that doing artistic activities brings them more sense of purpose than employment. So what I'm hearing you kind of say is, well, then maybe they're just employed at the wrong place.
Maybe they're employed at the wrong place because really what they should be doing is getting to use their hands in their job, and then that can be the best of both worlds. The other thing that I thought about with this study, though, is some of it is about creating physical, tangible things with your hands. Some of it is about creativity in a more philosophical sense. That I don't think is different based on Kolbe results. I think that human nature, way more generally, is about people finding a sense of purpose in that creative impulse. Far too many jobs don't allow for that kind of creativity.
Is it about the tangible thing, or is it about just having freedom to just do what you want? They're comparing arts and crafts to a job. And to me, the arts and crafts is like, well, I can make whatever I want, and there's no rules, and there's no bosses. And in employment, even if I'm working with my hands, I still have a boss. I still have to create what they tell me to.
If your work directed by somebody else is doing arts and crafts, that might suck the joy and sense of accomplishment out of it. Do we need to teach our bosses to be better at letting people use and develop their own strengths at work? First and foremost, I would want to know the Kolbe results of the study participants, just so that I could see, is there a correlation between initiating implementer and having more sense of purpose or enjoyment or fulfillment by getting to do arts and crafts, hands-on kind of arts and crafts. So I'd want to know that. It'd be nice to know, okay, what are the jobs that they're in? Although I think the study doesn't look at their actual jobs, I think it compares to studies of job fulfillment more generally.